Imagine a camper so compact that you could mistake it for a futuristic three-wheeled car. Until one side opens. And suddenly, the tiny vehicle transforms. A sleeping area appears. A kitchen slides into position. Storage compartments reveal themselves. Lights illuminate the interior. And what looked like a small vehicle becomes a surprisingly complete little home. But this isn't just about clever engineering. It's about a different way of traveling. A way where the road becomes your hallway. The mountains become your backyard. The beach becomes your morning view. And the place where you sleep can change every night. Today, we're taking this unusual three-wheel camper on a journey that starts with a simple road and ends somewhere nobody expected. The camper is parked outside a quiet town. It's early morning. The streets are almost empty. Inside, the traveler is already awake. The bed is folded away. A small light is glowing above the kitchen. Coffee is brewing. Outside, the sky is beginning to change color. Dark blue becomes purple. Purple becomes orange. The traveler opens the door. Cold morning air enters. For a few seconds, everything is completely silent. Then the town begins waking up. A shop opens. A motorcycle passes. Someone sweeps the sidewalk. The traveler finishes breakfast. The table folds away. The kitchen closes. Everything returns to travel mode. The door locks. The motor starts. 3 wheels begin turning. And the camper leaves the town behind. The first road is smooth. It passes through farmland. Green fields stretch toward the horizon. A few farmers are already working. Birds fly above the road. The camper moves quietly. No rush. No schedule. Just movement. After several kilometers, the road divides. The main road continues toward a large city. The smaller road disappears toward the hills. The traveler chooses the smaller road. Because sometimes, the best roads are the ones nobody recommends. The camper enters a narrow valley. Trees line the road. A stream flows beside it. The road becomes rougher. The traveler slows down. The camper climbs over small bumps. Then the road becomes even narrower. Branches extend above the roof. The traveler continues carefully. After several minutes, the trees suddenly open. And there it is. A hidden waterfall. Water falls from a cliff into a clear pool. Mist floats through the air. The traveler stops in a safe place. The motor turns off. The door opens. The sound of water fills the cabin. The traveler steps outside. There isn't another vehicle nearby. No crowds. No signs. No restaurants. Just the waterfall. The traveler walks closer. The air is cool. The rocks are wet. Sunlight passes through the trees. The scene feels almost unreal. After exploring, the traveler returns to the camper, and this is where the tiny home becomes useful. There's no need to leave. Breakfast can be prepared right here. The kitchen opens. Water boils. Coffee is made. Bread is toasted. A simple meal is ready. The traveler sits near the open door. The waterfall is visible through the trees. Breakfast beside a hidden waterfall. That's something a hotel room can't provide. After breakfast, the traveler decides to stay for a while. A book comes out. A chair is placed outside. The traveler reads. Then takes photographs. Then simply watches the water. Time moves slowly. And that's one of the biggest differences between this kind of travel and traditional tourism. You don't always have to move. Sometimes, you can simply stay. Eventually, afternoon arrives. The traveler checks the map. A mountain road leads farther into the valley. The destination isn't clear, but the road looks interesting. So the camper starts again. 3 wheels roll through the forest. The waterfall disappears behind. The road climbs. The temperature drops. Clouds appear. Then fog. The camper moves slowly through the mist. Visibility becomes low. The traveler switches on the lights. The road curves sharply. A cliff appears on one side. The driver stays careful. After a long climb, the camper reaches a mountain pass. The fog begins disappearing. The road rises above the clouds. And then, the sky opens. The valley below is covered in mist. The mountains rise beyond it. The camper stops at a safe viewpoint. The motor shuts down. The traveler steps outside. Wind moves across the mountain. The view stretches for kilometers. The traveler prepares coffee. Sits outside. Watches the clouds. The camper looks tiny against the landscape. But it has everything the traveler needs. A bed. A kitchen. Water. Power. Storage. And a window to the world. The traveler stays until sunset. The mountains change color. Gold. Orange. Red. Then purple. The clouds below become dark. The temperature falls. The traveler goes inside. Dinner is prepared. The small cabin becomes warm. The bed unfolds. The traveler looks outside one final time. Stars begin appearing. The lights go off. Sleep arrives. Morning comes with sunlight. The traveler wakes to one of the best views imaginable. The clouds are below. The peaks are above. The camper is surrounded by mountains. Coffee is prepared. The traveler opens the door. Fresh mountain air fills the cabin. Then the journey continues. The road descends toward a small village. Houses appear between the trees. Smoke rises from chimneys. A bakery sits near the road. The smell of fresh bread reaches the camper. The traveler stops. A few minutes later, the camper is parked near the village. The traveler walks into the bakery. Fresh bread. Pastries. Local cheese. The traveler buys breakfast. Then returns to the camper. The table opens. Fresh bread is placed on the table. Coffee is poured. The traveler eats slowly.